Hi, my little penguins, it's me, Jamie Lynn. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? I missed me. Anyway, today I've got a super cool video for you guys. It's going to be slightly different. I haven't actually done this before. I'm going to be painting on a hydro flask. I've got a little idea for it. It's a bit out there, but I guess we'll just see how it goes, shall we? Let me get my paints out and we can get started. Oh, I am so excited to show you my hydro flask. Here it is. It's actually called a turtle can. You can actually buy these online, so super cool. It's got a little turtle on the lid. Oh, how cute is that? And it also has a little crack at the bottom. Hopefully we could cover that, I suppose. Is the bottom supposed to come off? I don't know, but wee. Yes, as you can see that it's yellow and it has a lid. Ew, what's inside it? Ew, nasty. Okay, so I'm basically just gonna paint on it today. So I have my gesso out. Gesso. You look at the gloopiness. I love it. Now I'm actually just thinking about my first steps because I'm thinking I'm missing something here, aren't I? Hold up, wait a minute. I forgot the tape. Yeah, I have to tape up the top of the bottle so that I don't get paint on the lid. Ooh, that could have gone badly. But anyway, now I'm going to gesso. And I'm using quite a thick brush for this, just to get full coverage all the way over the bottle. Lovely, look at that. Looking gorgeously white. And after one coat, you can still see the design underneath a little bit. So I'm just going to give it a second coat just to make sure that you can't really see the design underneath. Just to make sure before I paint on it with, you know, my kind of design that I'm going for. And third coat. Now you can see the little turtle can logo through the white there. So I'm just going to make sure that I've got all of those little bits covered. That's all. So yeah, and once that's all dried and lovely, I can start on the back. So hydro flasks are actually kind of difficult to paint on because, like, you know, if you painted the whole thing, you couldn't really leave it to dry. So you kind of have to paint one side and then the other side and see how it goes. So now that's all done, dusted and dried, I am absolutely ready to paint. Yay! So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some more tape out, and now this is going to help me with the design that I have in my head. We'll see how it goes, but I am going to continue with the kind of turtle theme just because it has a turtle on the lid, and I kind of wanted that to tie in with the, you know, the painting on the bottle. So I'm going with a pink background here. I'm doing a couple of coats here. Bear with me. I don't use pink all that often, and yeah, I'm just going to give it a slightly lighter coat there just to make sure that, you know, we've got all areas covered. That looks nicer. Gorgeous. Lovely, and now that's all nice and pink and dried. I am going to actually try something I've never tried before, and I'm going to see if it works. Now I have this netting here, and what I'm going to try and do is pop it on the bottle and actually paint over the top of the netting, so when I peel the netting off, it will hopefully have the netting in pink and the other colours on top, so it will create a kind of, hopefully, a kind of net look, because, you know, sometimes fishermen and things like that, they go out into the ocean and they do, you know, leave nets in the sea, and turtles can get caught up in that, and I just kind of wanted to show the dangers of things like that in my design here. So instead of keeping, sticking the netting to the bottle or anything like that, I just wanted to try it out with paint, see how it goes. So what I've got here is a sponge, and I've got some like aquary shimmery blue, and I've also got a silver, and I'm just dotting that around, kind of blending it together a little bit, just seeing how it goes. Perfect. And now it's all dried. Ooh, I'm so excited to see what it's going to look like. Fingers crossed it's going to go well, but I don't know. So let's peel it off and see. Wait, stop right there. I'm going to give you guys a chance to subscribe to my channel right now, and I'm going to give you 5 seconds to do so. Are you ready? Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Thank you so much, and let's carry on with the video. Oh, here it goes. I'm peeling it off. Oh my gosh, it's actually come out okay. I mean, it's not completely, the look I was going for, because it is a little bit patchy in places. I think maybe the netting was a little bit too thin, or I didn't tie it on tight enough, but you can definitely see the vibe I'm going for. It has a lovely texture, so yeah, for a first attempt, I don't think it's too bad. It gets the point across, which I quite like, and I'm just going to touch up the bottom a little bit before I carry on. So yeah, now I'm just going to peel the tape off, and I'm going to focus on the part that I haven't painted yet. So yeah, ooh, super satisfying. Lovely. And for the other side, if I can get the tape off, because I have long nails on and it's very tricky. Nice straight line there. Ooh, satisfying. Love it. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to get some more tape, okay? And I'm going to tape up over the Did I just clap to myself? Oh, I'm such a funny one. Okay, yes, so I have some more tape here, and I'm going to tape over the design I've already done, just to make sure that the new design of paint that I'm going to do isn't going to get onto my, netted kind of paint thing going on. Do you see what I mean? So now I'm going in with a yellow colour, a little bit of a darker yellow, and I'm kind of going for a beach theme here because, turtles, they do live in the ocean, and when they actually hatch on land. They hatch on the sand most of the time, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I think happens, right? So I'm just doing a couple of coats of this, making sure that the yellow, really covers most of the bottle here. And I've got kind of the sea colours at the top of the bottle, doing like a little blendy situation. They did need quite a lot of coats, this bit. And now I'm just going to paint on some waves. Now to do this, I'm just using white acrylic paint. I'm using the aqua blue. I'm using kind of different blues and greens and things like that. And I'm just trying to create a little effect to make it look like, the sea is coming to the shore and it looks like waves. I hope I got that across. Yay! Oh, it's actually looking quite cool now. I'm super happy with it. So I'm just going to peel this tape off. It was coming off a little bit anyway, but I don't really need it anymore. So lovely. Oh, there's a little bit of paint that's come off at the bottom, but don't worry, I will be fixing that. Gorgeous. So I've got my little Posca pen here, and I'm just going to outline the different sections there just to make sure it's a little bit neater and it really stands out. Gorgeous. Lovely. And just to touch up the waves a little bit, I've got a little bit of a shimmery, glittery paint that I'm just painting over the waves just to kind of give it some texture, give it some life. Lovely. And now, last but not least, I've got a little acrylic paint pen out and I'm drawing on some turtle shapes. I really wanted there to be some turtles on my bottle, and although the design looked really cool, I needed to add some turtles just to tie in with the cap as well. Yeah, it's super cool. And I really love drawing the little turtles. They're like little silhouettes all rushing towards the sea. Aww. Lovely, and now that's all finished, I am just going to fix up the bottom here before I seal it, just to make sure it's all covered, you know, there's no patchy bits. Gorgeous. So now that's all dried and ready to go, I am going to cover it in a sealant just to make sure that the paint doesn't start peeling off. I did use acrylic paints for this, so yeah, fingers crossed it's going to look great. Just be careful if you do try this at home. Only hand wash it, try not to immerse it in water for too long, otherwise the paint might chip off and we don't really want that, okay? Awesome, and now to take the tape off. Wonderful, and here is my design all finished. Oh, here was it before. And here is the after. Oh, I'm super happy with the way that this turned out today. I hope you guys like it too, and I really hope that it kind of put a message across to you guys. Save those turtles. And here is my finished hydro flask. I hope you guys like this as much as I do. I'm a little bit disappointed with my design, but you know, art can't always be perfect, and I had a vision, I went with it, I stuck with it, but yeah, it's not my favourite piece of artwork I've ever done, but you know, it's still gonna go on my shelf of artwork, so it's okay, it's alright. It got the point across, I think. I hope it got the point across. So if you guys did like this video, give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this one. Also check out my previous videos. I've done squishy makeovers, thrift store makeovers, I've mixed and made slime, and I've also done some arts and crafts that you guys can do at home. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye my little penguins.